For beginners, personal finance can be a very intimidating topic. However, good money management is a talent that can be developed over time. In this video, we'll talk about some crucial pointers for better money management for beginners. These suggestions will put you on the proper path to financial freedom, whether it be through budget creation, cost tracking, or goal setting. If this is the information that you are really interested in, don't forget to subscribe for notifications in any newly uploaded videos, and stay until the end of this video so that you don't miss any important information. Let's get to the main topic. What is personal finance? How successfully you handle your finances is determined by your personal finance philosophy. To design the lifestyle that you want to lead, it is necessary to consider how you use, conserve, safeguard, and invest your money. Let's start with some fundamentals of personal finance. Here are some crucial money management pointers for setting up the conditions. Number 1. Create a budget. The simplest method to get your money in order is to create a realistic, well thought out budget that you can follow. This may seem self-evident, but for many individuals, financial stress leads to a cycle of addiction in which they avoid thinking about money because it can be stressful, which leads to their falling deeper into debt, which leads to even more worry, and so on indefinitely. Setting realistic goals for how much you will save and how considerable extra money you will make is the key to making a budget that works. Instead, thoroughly track and report your financial situation using a budget. The first step is to have a clear understanding of how much income you actually have, allocate, and can save. Number 2. Create an emergency fund. Building an emergency fund to meet unforeseen costs is another efficient strategy to lessen financial stress. Building up a sizable fund may seem impossible if you're suffering from debt and aren't making enough money to save. Until you're debt-free, you should strive to have at least $1,000 in your emergency fund. Aim towards having 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in a savings account once you have sufficient funds to save a little extra. Your stress can be reduced in a number of ways with an emergency fund, and it most likely will. Most significantly, it will give you the psychological safety you require to remain composed in the most trying circumstances. You'll be prepared to cover any unforeseen expenses, such as a last-minute trip to see family or a vehicle repair. As a result, you won't fall deeper into debt and will be able to avoid alternatives like taking out loans or building up credit card debt, which you can't afford to repay. Number 3. Track your progress. You should continually review your budget and make adjustments to it to reflect your current financial situation as you go through the process we've just explained. Make careful to monitor this progress as you start to pay off your debt and your financial stress fades. Instead of wallowing in ambiguity, knowing how much money you actually have will lower your stress levels and help you develop a more positive attitude towards money in general. Number 4. Monitor your spending. Small purchases made here and there soon pile up, and before you know it, your spending has exceeded your budget. Start keeping track of your expenses to find areas where you might be overspending without realizing it. To identify areas where you struggle to control your spending, save your receipts and record your purchases in a spending notebook while classifying them. A smart place to start is by monitoring your financial activities. You might discover that simply maintaining a spreadsheet or categorizing your expenses using an app results in better spending habits if manually entering your expenses pushes you to pay closer consideration to your spending. But things don't have to stop there. You'll be able to cut back on unnecessary spending and overspending if you have a handle on what you purchase each month. Do you know the best option to take advantage of the present technology is to use apps for budgeting purposes? Number 5. Benefit of using apps. Utilizing the available technology to assist you in achieving your investing, saving, and budgeting objectives is a wise move. Try Digit first if you want to get started. The software calculates how much it can safely lay aside for you each day based on your spending and anticipated bills. It's one of the best unconscious strategies to increase your savings. Mint, YNAB, Good Budget, and Dollarbird are some of the other apps that can be used for budgeting. Number 6. Spending large requires saving up. Your capacity to postpone satisfaction can greatly improve your money management skills. You can give yourself more time to decide whether a large purchase is necessary and to compare prices by delaying it rather than foregoing other crucial necessities or charging it to your credit card. You can avoid paying interest on the purchase by building up savings rather than using credit. Additionally, you avoid the numerous repercussions of missing those payments if you preserve money rather than foregoing duties or expenditures. Number 7. Don't overspend with your credit card. The deadliest enemy of a reckless spender is a credit card. You don't think about whether you can afford to pay the bill when you run out of cash. You just reach for your credit cards. Avoid the temptation to use your credit cards to make unaffordable purchases, especially of things that you don't actually need. The last tip for this video is to educate yourself. Education never ends, so try to gather the maximum knowledge you could about any field that you're interested in. Number 8. Educate yourself. Read a few introductory personal finance books and establish control of your financial future. Don't let anyone undermine you once you've gained knowledge, whether it's a partner who encourages you to spend money carelessly or pals who organize pricey activities or holidays you can't afford. Before employing the services of a financial consultant, mortgage lender, or accountant, do your research on the industry. Personal finances might be somewhat mysterious without effective money management, so take money management to have a better understanding of your income and spending. Thanks for being to the end of this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell us what you think about this video below in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.